Hi, I'm Albert van Wyk, and 5 years ago I finished my industrial engineering degree at this very campus. Today I'm an entrepreneur, property investor and best-selling author, and I'm going to speak to you about how I dealt with disappointment. And I'm going to share some tips and tools that I've learned through my journey that can help you with dealing with disappointment as well. The first thing to know about dealing with disappointment is that you are not alone. You know, we think that we are alone in something when it goes really bad because we don't see other people going through similar things. Especially when it comes to social media, we always just share the good things. Think about yourself. You don't share your sad moments and memories on social media. You post your best pictures on Instagram and Facebook. And everyone else is just doing the same. So it doesn't mean that they are not going through bad situations. It just means that they're just sharing the highlights. And you need to be aware of that. You're not going through disappointment alone. Everyone goes through it. Every successful person in the world has failed at something. There's a saying that goes that the master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. And that is true. If you go and look at every successful person's story, and if you trace it back, you'll see that they come from a place where they failed at something or where they've experienced disappointment somewhere in their life that made them stronger in order to achieve that success. So you're not alone. And this is true in my journey as well. Yes, as I grew my businesses and as I built my property portfolio and as I generated more wealth, I was able to travel the country and see places and see new destinations, even internationally. I was able to walk into a mall and buy anything that I wanted to. I'm able to live the life that I want, do the things that I want on my terms. I'm able to take off midday and have coffee dates with friends and family and spend time with my loved ones. But this isn't always true. Sometimes I weren't even able to buy anything in a mall. I had to borrow money from my brother just to buy a bag of cement to invest on my construction site and keep my people going. I've had to go and work on a weekend in the rain, in the mud with a pickaxe to keep my project going. I had to work 20-hour days and cried myself to sleep at night because of business decisions and things that happen. Just as I've made millions in my life, I've also lost millions in my life. And that happens to anyone and everyone. What differentiates the successful people in the world from the unsuccessful people in the world is how they deal with those failures and disappointments. It's about how they approach them, how they process them, how they view them, and then how they deal with them. So it's important to know that you are not alone, and everyone around you also experiences failure and disappointment. And in the next video, I will share with you action steps that you can implement to differentiate you and create success in your life with dealing with that disappointment. So make sure you tune in for the second video.